And with this slight warming trend that's starting to melt some of the snowpack around Missoula, property owners need to stay on top of potential threats to their property to prevent damage.
MTN's Augusta McDonald shows us some good tips on what you can use to prepare.
Snow and ice are packed on Missoula's streets and sidewalks, and flooding can become a concern as the warming trend continues this week.
Even with the water headed our way, you can be proactive to protect your property. Experts say there are some ways to send the melting snow away from your house.
The first is to make sure that your gutters and downspouts aren't frozen up with ice and have a clear pathway to essentially get all that snow that's melting on the top of your house away from your home.
Shovel snow away from the sides of the structure and pay attention to water that could get into window wells. Make sure any pumps used to remove unwanted water are functioning well. Another seasonal melting issue happens when ice builds up on the roof of your house.
And what happens is that ice dam blocks any further melting from occurring. It keeps the water from shedding off of the home and backs up. And what ultimately will end up happening is the water will come in underneath of the shingles as it backs up.
He says there are 3 ways to break up that ice dam, either by chiseling, which can cause damage to the roof, using a chemical snowmelt product, or by melting the ice with steam or hot water. If you are moving snow, make sure it's not in the way.
Push it, places where it's not going to be in the way. Also in the way is you have to worry about, can't cover up storm drains, you can't cover up someone's, mailbox, fire hydrants.
The City of Missoula Street Maintenance Division is responsible for keeping over 7,000 storm drains clear year-round. They use a priority list to address the ones that can cause the most problems if blocked.
And what we see here on these little thaw periods is we'll get as many of them as we can, get them open.
He says leaves and debris can also block the storm drains and cause flooding even in the winter.
Augusta McDonald, MTN News, Missoula.